Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss load balancing, an important topic in system design. So before understanding the load balancing, just see this simple single server architecture. There is a user and there is a web server, or let's say server. If user requests something to the server will respond to the user, right? Now there are two scenarios. Let us assume, what if this server is offline, or what if there are many users wants to access the server simultaneously. There are so many users who wants to access the server, and it is obvious that the web server will have some limit, like it will overload, right? So in that condition there will be like fail to connect, and also the response time will become slow. If multiple users are accessing the same server, then there may be a chances of slow response time, right? Here comes the concept of load balancer. So load balancer is it is act like a traffic manager that distributes incoming requests across various multiple servers. Okay, these are the incoming requests. When so many requests come to the server, this is the load balancer which distributes this incoming request to multiple servers. So this is the simple architecture. As of now, don't worry about this private IP and public IP. There is a user. This is the load balancer, and these are servers. On the basis of request, the load balancer will distribute the request to multiple servers. It may be 2, it may be 4, it may be 6. Okay. Now, what is load balancing? Load balancing is nothing but it is just a process. It is a process of distributing this incoming traffic or incoming network traffic across this multiple servers. This prevent overload, server overload, and it will reduce the response time, and also it will improve the system performance. So to distribute this traffic to distribute this incoming traffic, there are various algorithms which are used, like round robin, least connection, IP hashing, and weighted load balancing, and all. We won't go into detail. Here are some real world examples: the Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Netflix. uh, these are some real world example which deals with the massive amount of data. There are lots of users data, and in Instagram there are various reels, and in Netflix there are various movies, right? So there can be a multiple requests at a time. Many of the users use Google, Facebook, Instagram, Netflix at a time, at a single point of time. So to summarize this, load balancing helps to distribute traffic efficiently, prevent server crashes, and enhance scalability. Thank you so much for listening.